You're watching PTV.
I want my PTV.
I want my PTV.
I want my PTV.
You're watching PTV. You're watching PTV.
You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. Starring Arnie De Herrera, Doug Silva, Ben De Herrera, and Sherry Ketzel. Featuring all your favorite Christmas crafts with Sherry, holiday drink recipes, and holiday home decorating tips from the boys, holiday shopping, and so much more. It's time now for PTV Live.
Hi, everyone. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
Welcome to PTV Live here on Pepper Tree Villa. Wow, what a weekend.
Why? What did we do? You
Well,
make it sound
Sherry had the most exciting of it.
so- Oh, yeah. She was on a train. You want to tell us? And she cried a lot.
I did not cry a lot.
Apparently, it was unashamedly, too.
No,
And according to Megan, it was.
no,
It was open weeping.
it was not weeping. I teared up and was wiping my eyes. I wasn't sobbing. I wasn't.
Now, did
Pouring
Santa just drop all the bells on the ground and he said you can have them?
No.
Oh, because
No.
the way the text was is the Santa dropped all the bells and said, oh, you can have them.
No. What happened was he was handing them out to everybody. It was not weeping, Megan. I'm sorry. It was not weeping. If I wept, you would have known it. The whole car would have stopped to look.
All of Northern California was watching. It was on the news.
It was not. No, Santa gave everybody.
Woman loses her
bell.
mind over Jingle Bell.
Film at 11.
No, she was. He was giving everyone a bell, and he kept reaching into the bag to get them out. But when he got to be in front of Tom, he pulled out more than one because they were stuck together, and a couple extras fell on the floor. Our grandson and Tom picked him up to give him back to Santa, and he looked at Tom and said, "No, you keep them."
Oh, that's very nice.
And I was the benefactor of one of those bells.
And I guess we are too.
Yeah,
Not a bell. You've got an ornament.
yeah we got
Oh.
Jeremy gets
we
a bell.
we were
Sorry.
not gifted, no.
Okay.
No, Jeremy gets a bell.
Oh,
Actually, I'll give him. Yeah, I'll give him his choice of a bell or the ornament, and then you get the other one. Sorry.
that's okay. Now, I'm going to be sharing what I picked up at the mailbox a little later in the episode, but I have to tell you, when I went to the mailbox last week, I saw a couple of kids.
They're little juvenile delinquents. They were raising hell.
Whatever, Mr. Fredrickson.
They were being mean to
I
the
would-
tree.
I wouldn't really say that. What I would say
Why would
is
their
that
parents do this? Where were the parents?
the parent was inside the mailbox, and when he came out, he actually said, "Get out of there! Stop shaking the tree."
Oh,
But,
after you
yeah.
instigated it.
But I saw this when I was walking out. It's just like,
What a little, you know who.
they were shaking the tree.
Okay, he's need to go to the principal's office for anger management issues. We got to watch out for him.
I see you captured it in slow motion, too.
All in class.
And I'll say this. The leaves look really good, and I know you're in slow motion because no car in a California parking lot moves that slowly.
No, you have to take in your own life.
Mara Memphis says, "You tell him, Carl."
Oh, I'm going to be Major Carl.
Maybe he thought it was a money.
That's really good.
Ray,
So,
your parents going to come out. Hissing
So I
at
told them, "Hey, if I record this, I'm going to be playing it on Monday Night Show. You can watch." And so they got all excited. So great. So if you're watching Gut Kids, thanks for shaking the tree. That was awesome.
So the reason why we're here, you're looking at all of our decor, is because we were doing the watch party last night, and we were too lazy to move the computer. So he worked on here on the kitchen island. So we just didn't want to move it. We're like, it's here, it's hardwired. Because it took a lot to set up last night. So who watched Hallmark last night?
I'm sure that there were a lot of them. We did.
I did.
We had a lot of fun with that one.
It was.
It was a good movie. And yeah, it was Gosh, it was a lot of fun. We'll talk about that during the Hallmark movie review in just a moment.
I thought we were doing that.
Well, yeah, but I also want to make sure that we see where's Chatty this week. Oh, look at that. There's Chatty. He's sitting on the peppermint gingerbread tree. One of them, the one on the right. There are two
You can't
trees.
tell. It's just a stagnant tree.
Yeah, it's a stagnant tree. But yeah, there are two trees there in the dining room. And one of them is on the right, and that's where Chatty is this today. Actually, he's been there this week.
Okay.
Oh,
my
and
phone is pissed.
Siri's talking to us. We don't know what we said.
Well,
Anyway, yeah.
Sherry stepped away too, so we're having some sort of epidemic of people wanting to get in contact with us during the show.
Well, it was my
Oh,
fault.
something's happening and it's
I'm
active.
just filming some stuff for tomorrow.
So,
I want
according
to
to-
get it with the nighttime light.
Oh, thanks, Deborah.
Yeah, so that's what's going on.
You
you-
recorded this. This
Yeah,
is not
that's right.
this is live.
Yeah, that was
So
live.
you hear our ghostly sound, so
Yeah.
we gotta kill Chatterphone. Because I'll probably say something highly inappropriate. Kill it. Because you didn't mute him.
Oh, so that's where Chatty is this week.
Yeah, we can't watch him anymore because I'll say something inappropriate in the background.
Hey, Arjun.
Well,
So
you say it all the time. It doesn't have to be in the background.
Well, we can't be YouTube. We need to be monetized.
yeah, Richard is
So-
watching. He's watching. I think it's a Christmas in Montana, and I think he's also.
Colorado, Montana,
I believe
California.
he's also playing Bad Christmas Bingo.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, he's having a lot of fun with that. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. We should be playing bingo during our watch parties.
Yes, we should.
Really
It's
should.
really hard to do multiple things by trying to watch it and do two things. You know the whole adage you can't walk and chew gum at the same time? You can't be doing this.
Well, with the watch party, we did watch that. We also watched other movies. Let's go ahead and review them. Right? Ready
Good
for a
timing.
review? Let's review. It is Sister Swap, a hometown holiday. That's one of them that we played. And oh, look at that. There is a Hallmark actress that is playing along on their game tonight. Ava Preston. She's actually somewhat entertaining on Twitter. I'll sometimes see her tweet all the time. She'll go through spurts where she just wow, 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 bam, 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 bam. So it's a lot of fun. Oh, look at
I
that.
don't have Twitter.
Yeah.
Ninja watch.
Yeah, you don't. She's ninja watching. So thank you, Kelly. But yeah, so Ben, you watched Sister Swap with us last night. Sherry,
Yes, I did.
did
I
you
have
have an
not-
opportunity yet?
No, I ended up watching a Netflix movie, A Boy Named Christmas.
Oh, okay.
I really liked it.
Okay, well, we'll have to check that one
Who was in it?
I couldn't tell you.
Why did you watch and how did you find out about it?
Well, I looked at their new Christmas movies, and this was one of the ones that was listed, and I thought, well, this sounds interesting, and I watched it, and I loved it. It was Christmassy, but it wasn't sappy, and it was almost unconventional. Let me put it this way: it reminded me of something that kind of Hobbish like, kind of like characters you might find in The Hobbit.
Oh, okay.
Hobbish.
Hobbish.
It should be hobbitish, shouldn't it?
Hobbitish, hobbish, I don't know.
I don't know. I've never used it as an adjective.
Yeah, you gravitate
So-
more to sickness, death, and dying kind of
Well,
movie.
this didn't have that.
Well,
I do
no.
not.
Yes, you do.
Oh, come on. Who's the one that showed us the Christmas shoes?
Yeah, traumatize it.
Well, to be fair, I read the book on that one before, and I was at a restaurant. I couldn't put it down. Do you remember?
Yeah.
We were at a restaurant, and I'm reading
It's like
the end of the
crying
book,
like crazy.
waiting
It's
for
like,
our food, and I'm
Ugh.
crying like crazy.
Yeah.
So Kimberly Williams and Paisley and Ashley Williams were sisters. It's called Sister Swap. It was more heavy-handed on Save the Movie Theater, the Madison, than Sister Swap, but still an excellent movie.
Yeah, I thought so.
I-
I enjoyed myself. It was it was more Kim's character.
It was more Kim and Save the Movie Theater, like Save Bandit.
Yeah, the movie theater was
Then,
called
I thought it was going to be this plot of these two sisters swapping, trying to wreak havoc and have some fun. And it was about saving the movie theater, which was good. I mean, but it was just like, where's they're not swapping.
Yeah.
Where's the mayhem and the fun?
Yeah. There wasn't a lot of that.
But they have such great chemistry. It was good.
They had great chemistry. In fact, everyone had great chemistry. Their mother,
Yeah.
who they I guess lobbied to be in that movie. So yeah, it was well done. I gave the movie 8 crowns.
I gave
I give it 9.
Yeah. But
Okay.
it was really delightful. Now we're waiting for next week because they're going to be doing a follow-up, part 2, Sister Swap, Christmas in the City.
So what are they going to be saving in the city?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
We
I'll
will
have
find
to.
out.
I guess we will find out, definitely. Now,
I'll
there
have
were
to
a couple of other movies
Yeah.
on Hallmark Channel over the weekend. One was on Friday night. It was called The 8 Gifts of Hanukkah.
Didn't see it.
I did not care
I
for it.
haven't seen it yet.
It was a lot of whining and passive aggressiveness, and
Yeah.
it wasn't Hanukkah enough for me.
There was a lot of passive aggressive, and
And-
some of the characters were saying, "You know
And
what?
the high amount of Jewish guilt. It was prevalent.
I shouldn't." One of them was saying,
Hold on. I've got a question. Doug, what do you mean it wasn't Hanukkah enough for you? What exactly does that mean?
It wasn't like Hanukkah. Like it can't be Christmas enough for me. I know
Can
what
we get some
Hanukkah
more sunshine, please?
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
talked about the 8 presents, but it wasn't. It was very. There was just a lot of whining and Jewish guilt. I mean, it's just that's
"Well,
what I.
the one scene that I remember specifically was
I'm not going to say
Yeah,
anything.
how is that not Hanukkah enough?
Well, yeah, that's just
I
not
mean,
Hanukkah.
don't Jewish mothers guilt their kids all the time?
Hispanic mothers do too.
Oh, it's Catholics do it are just as bad. All religions are horrible at the guilt.
Let me ask Megan. Megan, have I ever guilted you?
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
this is going to be good."
Megan, this is a live show, so Megan, let her have it. Hi, William.
Welcome from Central California. We're here in the Bay Area. Yeah. So anyway, the one scene that I do remember was the guy there. He was
Yes, the guilt. I knew it.
he was the one guy there, and all he said was, "You know what? I've loved her all my life, but I don't think I should have to say anything to her about that." Like,
Oh,
And then he gets all pissed at her, like, "How did you know it wasn't me?" It was horrible.
okay, I see. Paul agreed with me on that film. It was a 1 Ben Burrito
Yeah.
out of 5.
And then Saturdays,
That was a very merry bridesmaid.
Bridesmaid had the new character, the new male lead.
Actually,
that was
A lot of the cast
okay.
was new.
Yeah, I would have to say actually that was really good.
I found it
It
delightful.
was milquetoast, but it was good.
I found it delightful. The only character that I didn't care for in that film was actually the bride. I found her to be rather stilted and boring.
Oh, but she's a new actress. She has nothing in her IMDb, so I don't blame her because she's.
Mean. What does she mean? Passive aggressive quilting.
no, guilting.
Guilting.
Quilting.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh.
You're,
I'm looking at it
Your
reading
qu-
quilting.
Your quilting is not passive aggressive. It is spot on good.
I'm going.
That's not passive
Although
aggressive.
not according to Megan, she was studying one that I gave her last year, the year before, a Christmas one, and she said, "Was this supposed to be this way?" And she sends me a picture of one corner of the quilt, and she said, "It's driving me crazy." Because
Well, look.
for some reason, I had flipped the block in the pattern, so it's not like the rest of the pattern, and it's bugging her.
That's
She,
rude. Someone gave
she can't help it because she keeps all of her quilts on a ladder in her
And Paul
living
thought
area.
that one was average. So
It was very
a very mu-
average.
I gave it about 6 crowns. I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
delightful.
I like the new fresher breath era of actors and actresses. They were not the same people.
Merry Christmas from Mombirella.
Hi.
Yep.
A lot of noobs
You know,
here.
at least we're talking about Christmas. Let me go ahead and show this as long as we're there. This one over.
Done in 19 days.
Is that better?
He has
Yeah. Yeah, that's much better. We're down to 19 days.
I know, 19 days.
And it's the end of the day already here. So
But you know what? Jeff and Chrissy are there right now.
Yeah,
They're at the House of Mouse.
they are at the House of Mouse. Yeah, they are.
In the House of Mouse, Disney Genie Plus is going to be there on Wednesday.
And they Jeff sent me he sent us all a picture, I think.
Yeah.
Of I don't know where that board is.
I don't either.
But there was a board that he took a picture of, and it says, "Welcome, Ketzel family." And he said, "I guess the mouse knew we were coming." And I told him, "Yeah, just like Santa Claus, you better behave. He's watching everything."
Well, it may not be a White Christmas, but it's going to be a White Wednesday for Gene in Delaware. Wow.
Oh,
First show of the season. That's awesome, Gene.
Hawaii's getting more snow than the lower 48 states.
And then Jeanette, Sebastian the Crab is also in Delaware. So, okay, well, everyone, those are the 3 movies of all 3. I'd say Sister Swap was the best of them, definitely.
I'm glad I watched it because I didn't see
Rate
the other 2.
I would rate them from Sunday to Friday in reverse order. They gave us the worst first, and they saved the best for last for the weekend. Wouldn't you say that?
Okay. I would have to say, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Well, we are going to be getting things ready for our next segment very soon. So why don't we take a quick break? You're watching PTV Live here on Pepper Tree
Bye,
Villa.
everybody.
And by the way, we watch Hallmark Channel on the Friendly app. So go ahead, and that spot will just lead us into that commercial break. We'll be right back.
We use the Friendly TV app to watch Hallmark. And now we can watch Lifetime, History, A&E, and more. There are over 30 channels from which to choose. We can even add Hallmark movies now to our subscription. Plans start at just $6.99 a month with no commitments. Download the Friendly TV app today at try.friendlytv.com.
PTV Live celebrates the holiday season like no other. Join the gang for all your favorite Yuletide fun, like the Taste of Christmas, sampling new tasty treats, amazing and festive Christmas crafting segments with Sherry. Find out what's going on with Ben and his always entertaining life. Hilarious Hallmark Christmas movie reviews you'll want to put on your watch list. Holiday shopping excursions to seek out what's new in stores this season. The absolute best Christmas decor tips to make your home festive and cheerful. And of course, finding out what's new at Trader Joe's this Christmas. Don't miss a moment this holiday season of PTV Live. Mondays 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on YouTube.
Okay. With the holidays here, it is the Christmas season. Oh no. Are you okay, Doug?
No.
He is squeezing a lime right
It
now.
kind of oozed.
And but we are squeezing
Limes don't ooze, they squirt.
Well, this one kind of oozed the way he did it. So we're
Kinda
doing
blurped.
we are doing Santa's fruitcake colada. We did some research online. We were looking at different recipes,
And they
we
wanted
thought-
way too much bitter, so I changed the
Yeah,
recipe.
Doug
to
did
be
not
gross.
like what he saw there, so we changed it up, and we're going to be doing some different things with this one. So we're actually going to be starting with some things, and we have our mixer here. And Doug did some lime juice, so I'll go ahead and throw that in right now. Even though that is the second ingredient, we'll start with that one. It's about half an ounce of lime juice. We're going to put in spiced rum, and this is Trader Vic's. So we're going to
Ooh,
an ounce.
fancy.
Ugh.
I like rum drinks.
I do too.
Oh, I found a recipe that we can make spiced rum balls with Biscoff cookies. I'm making those.
We have Biscoff cookies too.
Yeah, lifetime supply from Costco.
You know Biscoff cookies? Those are those little biscuits that they give out on so many airline flights.
And we have the butter.
Not the airlines I go on.
Mine either. I was lucky to get a bag of what?
Yeah, I'm lucky to get a bag of pretzels or peanuts on Southwest.
Orange juice.
Yeah, so we're gonna put in an ounce of orange juice
From September of last
I know.
not from last year. There we go.
Oh my gosh, Mobirella saying it is 80 degrees in Texas right now.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
That's a little too warm for me.
I
Okay.
need dark, cold, moist environments.
Then we need
It's been gray and cloudy and cold. We've actually had the heater on all day.
yeah. It
Oh
has
my
been on-
gosh.
Yeah, and like I'm in a sweatshirt. See, it's easier to keep warm than cool.
That's why I'm wearing a
I
Henley.
can't. I can't deal with warm.
See, I'm wearing a long sleeve Henley. I just have my sleeves pushed up a bit because it's a little more comfortable that way. Put in an ounce of pineapple juice too.
This
is a very-
drink all these.
A pina colada is generally very fruity, so we're going to do that. But we're also going to be throwing in some cream of coconut in this thing, and we're putting in about it's a quarter ounce or so.
I thought we did a half. I said a half
Okay,
because it was 2 ounces.
okay, we'll put in a half. There we go.
Because it's very sweet and very coconutty.
Okay,
Ooh, it's
I love that stuff.
yeah. Well,
we got to get fresh stuff. This stuff is really old and solidified, so
well,
but there has so much preservatives.
the
in
part
it.
that's on the outside is kind of
Everything we have is old.
okay. Then this is where Doug really switched it up.
Okay.
We are using bitters, and we're using 3 different types. According to the recipe that we had,
3.
3 bitters, 3. Okay,
3.
that
Oops.
it's supposed to be 4, but that's okay. Those are the aromatic bitters, what people usually refer to as Angostura,
Angostura.
but that's a brand name, but we don't have that. But then we also have some cherry bitters,
Oh, this stuff is so good. Oh,
and that's a 4 dashes. And then 4 dashes of the orange bitters. And that's right here too. And I'll go ahead and put that in. 2, 3, and 4. Okay.
Let's see how the thing turns out.
Originally, the recipe called for like an ounce of bitters.
I don't know why they would do that.
So we thought, ooh, that's too much. So
We were gonna put walnut bitters.
Doug
in.
thought that this would be okay. And we're going to go ahead and pour it in.
We've never made this before, people. So you know,
He's just estimating what it's going to be like. So we're going to shake it up.
I wanted to make a rum Rudolph.
Okay. And then we're going to strain it into our glass.
Ooh. That's a nice color.
Yeah,
It
it's-
might not be potable. Let's try it.
but let's try it out. This is what Doug's rendition of Santa's fruitcake colada. And we'll see what he thinks. Does it need something else, or is it doing okay?
It needs more coconut.
So
I thought it wasn't gonna be enough. He never listens to me. Let's put a half an ounce. now.
I did. I put it in half an ounce.
I know it needs. I said put in an ounce.
But even without the coconut,
In the meantime,
Hold on. We're
it's pretty good.
we've got something else on our end. We're not doing a cocktail, but one of our viewers, Paul Eichenlaub from the Midwest, where it's supposed to be 14 tonight where he lives.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Paul was kind enough.
Older.
Paul was kind enough to send us hot chocolate. Now,
it's Bob's
This is called
Belgian.
Bob's Belgian hot chocolate, and they're hot chocolate sticks. So it's like a little spoon.
And we're doing this as a part of A Taste of Christmas.
Yes.
Half of that. It was one and a half.
So
and I
Doug ended up adding another quarter
really
ounce,
good.
and it tipped it over to the point where it's a very good drink now.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and stir these puppies up.
Yeah, these little blocks of chocolate are meant to melt in hot milk.
And that's Belgian chocolate?
Belgian chocolate.
That's what the box says. It's a Belgian hot chocolate.
I must say, I really like the mugs you have there.
Yeah, these are Polar Express mugs that Sherry got over the weekend when they rode the Polar Express.
They were gifts to us from the train.
Is that a little Believe ticket that I see there?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Isn't
really
Isn't
nice.
that cute? Okay, I see little bits of chocolate starting to come up.
Yeah, it's starting
Okay.
to come up.
So you play with it pretty much until it just
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Benji.
Oh, it is
Do you
melting.
want me to talk about the Polar Express while we melt this up?
Yeah, let's talk about that, Sherry.
So what did you get?
Well,
Oh, the Polar mugs.
these were freebies that they gave us as gifts on the way out. And if you look at it, inside it's got the gold ticket. But before you got on the train, I mean, this was at the California Train Museum, which is an incredible place anyway.
In where?
Sacramento.
In the state
California.
Yeah.
Celebrating the 40th anniversary.
So when we got there, they gave us each a snickerdoodle cookie that was individually wrapped and packaged for the Polar Express. And you could go over to a cart where there were servers that were dressed like servers from the movie, and you could get a cup of hot chocolate. And this is the cup that they put it in.
Oh, that's cute.
And this is the back of the cup.
Oh, just like the song.
I hate that song.
Hot
Great
chocolates.
movie.
Yeah. And so when we scanned our tickets to enter the area, they handed each of us one of these tickets.
A round trip ticket. Oh, look at that. The Polar Express.
And then the back
Normal
has
copy.
a picture of the train. And when we boarded, the conductor came along and he punched each ticket. And if you look carefully at that one spot, it's
PE.
yeah.
Oh,
So-
Polar Express.
Polar Express. So that was the start of the trip.
Sherry,
And then, yeah.
Mara says they weren't gifts. You paid for them somewhere in the
Oh,
price.
no, zero one.
Well, yeah,
It's an inclusive price.
but they
Maybe
also,
it's like $50, $60 per person.
No.
well, it depends on which car you want to sit in. We happened to be seated in. Megan got tickets for the French Quarter car, so it was decorated like something you would see in New Orleans. It had some white wrought iron work on it, and the colors were all purple and pink and white. It was really lovely.
Let them
Yeah,
sit.
Paul says let them sit.
You're driving them crazy.
Oh,
You just
Okay.
let them sit, you just don't.
Oh, Outlook Geek will say, what are you stirring?
hot chocolate.
And so it was an hour-long ride. So on the way to the halfway point, we passed these big storage tanks that I think are probably fuel storage tanks, but one of them was labeled hot chocolate storage. There was a sign a
cute.
little further on that said the North Pole. And then you get to a place toward the end before they reverse you. that was like on 3 flatbed cars that looked like a Christmas village. And there were elves dancing, and Santa was checking his list and pointing at the kids in the car, in the train, and, you know, giving them a thumbs up and pointing at their, you know, at the name on the list. They had 3 servers that came down the aisle dancing during the hot chocolate song, and they had their tray of a tower of these cups that they were dancing down the aisle. And then Santa got on board at the end of that to head back. And then they came out and they gave us these books of Christmas carols.
Ooh.
Because we did a sing-along. But I have to say, Jeremy was very excited when I sent him this one, because this was one of the songs that we sang.
Which is what?
Wonderful Christmas Time
Yep.
by Paul McCartney.
Yes. Jeremy was thrilled because that's his absolute favorite. So then Santa came on, and they read the Polar Express. They had oversized books so that they were walking up and down the aisles as the book was being read, and to show the pictures to the kids. And then Santa came along and he gave each of us the first gift of Christmas,
Okay, that's really nice.
which is a silver bell. And it's dated 2021. And on the other side, it says the Polar Express.
I like that. That's really nice, Sherry.
So, yeah, so we had a wonderful time. But then show them the ornament that I picked up for you.
Yeah, this actually goes along with my favorite ornament of the week, because this is really, really cool. This is a replica of the ticket on a brass plate. So the back also has the train, and it's this
Really,
really, really cool ornament.
And it was really fun because Tom went into the little gift shop looking for a dated ornament to get for me, and there were no dated ornaments in there, but there were some ornaments that were like red wreaths to hold the bell, or there was like a picture frame that would hold the bell.
Well, you could have gotten that, and then you would have had a dated ornament because the bell had the
but the
date on
wreath
it.
itself was ugly.
Well, talking to a crafter here, you could probably come up with something much more cute, I'm sure.
So then when Santa brought in all of the bells, Tom goes, "There's the date."
Ben, Paul says that they should be ready now. So go ahead and stir them up.
Okay, yeah, it's just a little bit of chocolate that's left here on the spoon, but
Do I have to leave it there, or can I eat it off the spoon?
ugh.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's nice and ooey and gooey.
Yeah, it does. It just kind of like drips off the spoon. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, let's. Paul says you've never had hot chocolate like this in the note that he sent along with the chocolate. So let's give this a shot.
By the way, while you're doing that, Benji says that he puts the boysenberry punch from Knott's Berry Farm in hot chocolate.
Oh, that would give an interesting slant to that.
Oh, that's
this
good.
Is Paul.
I'm just
Thank
missing
you.
the whipped cream.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is delicious.
It is excellent. Thank you so much.
I'll be nursing this the rest of the night.
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't had a cup of hot chocolate in such a long time. I can't even remember
Didn't
the last
you have
time.
any when Megan made it for Thanksgiving?
Oh, you know what? I take that back.
Yeah.
But before that, it had probably been at least 2 or 3 years. But I was really looking forward to this. Paul sent this to us a few weeks ago.
That's very
and
good. Thank you, Paul.
I was so anxious to try this. So thank you so much.
Paul,
So, yeah,
thank you so much for that.
You know, so part of the weekend too was that for those of you that don't know, our oldest son is a youth pastor in Rockland, California, and he actually preached on Sunday and preached about the shepherds, and he was amazing. He used a film clip as an illustration that was wonderful. So what I'm going to do is, for those of you that might be interested in listening to him preach and get an idea of what he's like, they're on YouTube. So I'm going to drop that link into the chat, and you can scroll through all of the singing at the beginning and then, listen to him preach and get an idea of what kind of work, for those of you that are interested. That way you can get an idea of what my son is like.
We know what he's like.
Well, we got done, and his pastor came up to me and he said, "You did good raising him." And I said, "I don't know. I don't know this kid. This is not the kid I had at home." It was really sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the chat so that you guys can look at it if you're interested.
Paul says that they serve the hot chocolate with homemade whipped cream. I can only imagine. That would take it over the top. Delicious.
Definitely. Okay. Well, thanks, Paul, for that. Really appreciate it.
I don't know if that's going to work, though, will it?
What's that?
Okay.
That's the...
Oh, drop the link.
Yeah, but what do you have to do to get there?
Okay. Well, while you're figuring that out, we'll go ahead and take another break here. You're watching PTV Live here on Pepper Tree Villa. We'll be back.
You're watching PTV.
PTV Live celebrates the holiday season like no other. Join the gang for all your favorite Yuletide fun, like the Taste of Christmas, sampling new tasty treats, amazing and festive Christmas crafting segments with Sherry. Find out what's going on with Ben and his always entertaining life. Hilarious Hallmark Christmas movie reviews you'll want to put on your watch list. Holiday shopping excursions to seek out what's new in stores this season. The absolute best Christmas decor tips to make your home festive and cheerful. And of course, finding out what's new at Trader Joe's this Christmas. Don't miss a moment this holiday season of PTV Live. Mondays 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on YouTube.
Okay, so yeah, usually this is a spot when Sherry shows what she got during the week, but we're doing something different this week. We're going to be showing.
We got measuring spoons.
We're going to be showing it.
I couldn't show you what I got this week anyway because it's Christmas presents.
We actually, we received something in the mail. Now, remember when I said that I had gone to the mailbox? I saw those kids shaking the tree, and you saw the leaves fall in slow motion. Well, we went to the mailbox. And we received a package from Dreamer Deborah. She's been chatting tonight here in the stream, and she sent us a Christmas ornament specifically for the Mickey trees.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, the thing is, I really like that she did this. She personalized it with the 2021, and then on his other foot it says PTV, and then she also put Dreamer Deborah initials behind the word dream.
I'm not allowed to have them take it out of the box because of all the fairy herpes. Too much fairy herpes.
There fairy herpes on the letters. We'll be putting that on the tree, so we're going to be very careful with that. But
Deborah, he's hermetically sealed right now.
Deborah, thank you so much for that.
Very...
We really appreciate that. I mean, it was a wonderful, wonderful surprise to go to the post office box and see that. We had mentioned this earlier, just 23 days left until we are going to Disneyland. We are 3 weeks.
Sorry.
Just 3 weeks away. we are excited about that.
I told you I'm out of it tonight. I am really behind the times tonight.
Well, Doug and I want to talk a little bit about something that happened last week. You
What?
designed a T-shirt. Yes.
And Ben got a text for Megan.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
designed.
why is our phone buzzing? Why is the family to tell us?
The family's talking about one of the family cats,
Oh, yeah. Let's.
What are they talking about?
Sophie.
Yeah, the
Oh,
cat.
okay, got it. So anyway, Doug designed a T-shirt, and we put it up with our regular shop spreadshirt. And then
They discriminated against me. I don't like them.
they approved. We put up two designs. One is the badge, and then the other was just a sign.
Like the national park kind of sign.
Yeah, it kind of looked like the national park.
And they told me to go pound sand.
They put it in review, so
So?
they wouldn't let us sell it. But
Okay, hold on. The design was different from each, but the message was the same in both designs.
correct.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
And I did not. I, as a designer, I know about copywriting. There's nothing that I did had anything about copyright issues or anything inappropriate. It was totally within normal use of look and feel.
Yeah, fair use.
Fair use, but it really, I didn't copy a single thing. It was just the overall look, which can be done as any designer would know. And I work with a copyright attorney, so I would know. Well, they discriminated against me and they held my design up in purgatory.
It's still there. In fact, I sent them an email and requested, "Hey, what's up? What's going on?" And they sent back a boilerplate email saying, designs that are in review are held up to at least 7 business days. So that means it could be all the way through Wednesday of this week. So,
Unacceptable.
so we decided, maybe enough is enough. And
So I worked with a client that I helped to create artwork for another swag shop called Redbubble. And we want to now introduce you to Redbubble.
we are announcing that we are officially going to be on
We're coming out
Redbubble.
as Redbubble.
Yep. It's no longer going to be the spreadshirt shop. We are Redbubble. And we're going to be running a commercial about that in just a second.
Why not now?
We
Joseph?
can, but I just wanted to say that we'll be right back. We're going to be doing crafting coming up.
But why did we talk about that if you're not going to show the commercial?
It's coming. The commercial's coming.
I don't understand what's going on.
The commercial's coming, but
Doug, only I'm allowed that excuse
I
tonight.
know.
but we're going to be doing some crafting right after this break. So take a look at this commercial for our new Redbubble shop.
Pepper Tree Villa has a shop with unique designs for PTV. Lofi the Snowman is back in stock, and now there are new designs available. Now you can help save the pine cones. Go to redbubble.com/people/Pepper Tree Villa or download the Redbubble app and search for Pepper Tree Villa. Remember, your purchase helps support our channel. Please help Doug save the pine cones. Visit our Redbubble shop today.
On the latest episode of Life with Ben, I take you with me to the Oakland Zoo to see Glowfari, a new nighttime walkthrough display of lights and animals that is sure to become an annual holiday tradition here in the East Bay. I'm really excited to share this with all of you. That's Glowfari on Life with Ben.
Only on PTV.
Okay, Sherry, before you start, I want to show that new design that you saw in the commercial. I'm sure you did see that there.
The Christmas lights one? Oh, I love that.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
My favorite
have a-
color
I have a file that's very similar to that.
is
that I was
Christmas
thinking of
lights.
Yeah, that's very cute.
doing a shirt for
Feel it?
myself.
It's kind of hard to scale because
Oh, it's because the artwork.
it's so big, so I can't really scale it. But I just wanted to at least point that out. Doug did a nice job of designing this one.
all 100% hand drawn. It is.
It's really
my favorite
done.
color is Christmas lights. So that's the new artwork I did this afternoon.
So you can order mugs, T-shirts. There's even a clock available.
That's cool.
So just go to redbubble.com/people/peppertreevilla, and you can check out the new designs that are in our shop.
Is it real that you can order a shower curtain with the logo on it?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Yes, that can be done.
That's what Mike is saying, because he says he can
He's-
now order a shower curtain with the Pepper Tree logo on it. And he's going, yay!
Yeah. Oh,
But I
that
want
will
a
be
shower.
there. That will be in the shop. So, Sherry, what are we doing tonight?
Well, tonight's going to be a little bit different. We're not doing an artsy craft. We're doing a craft of something that's a little present that you can give away to friends. But before we get into that one, I'm going to show you guys a real quick one that's kind of fun to do. And because you guys don't even know about this one, but if you get some M&Ms. Oh, you got it cut.
Yeah. Now, mind you, these are from Halloween.
So the colors are going to be a little bit off, but you pour them into a cellophane bag. Ben, it needs to be cut all the way across. I'm sorry. I can't just use the little corner you've got off.
Well, I didn't exactly think you were going to be using my M&Ms on a craft, but
Guild.
And it's not even really, it's the remnants. You can fill it up even more.
you finished up the bag.
Yeah, I told you you're getting them back. Don't worry. I'm not giving them away.
She says that now.
Did she touch them?
No, I did not.
No hands have touched these M&Ms.
But if you fill up, one of those little cellophane bags that you can get at like Michael's, tie it up with a narrow ribbon.
No more hot chocolate. It's all gone. Thank you, Paul.
Yes, it's
I want
very
more.
good. Tie it up with a little red ribbon.
Apparently, Paul's wife did the California snowman ornament with the nieces over the weekend.
Oh, how cute.
And then what you do is you get a whisk, just a regular old whisk. Open it up.
What the heck?
Stuff the bag inside the whisk.
Oh my word!
That's not cool.
You're going to ruin the whisk.
No, you don't ruin the whisk. Trust
You're going to
me.
ruin the M&Ms.
No, you get to do it. Don't worry about it. Maybe this was the right amount.
Oh my gosh.
But you stuff it into the whisk.
She's forcing a round peg into a square hole.
I am not,
Are you
Ben.
kidding?
Just watch. You
Chocolate.
just watch. Just watch.
Okay.
I think it may be too many M&Ms.
Yeah, it may be too many, but you put it into a whisk like that,
And you give them a present?
and you put a little sign on it that says, "We whisk you a Merry Christmas."
Oh, dear Lord.
I don't like that one. Is very stupid.
That was a long
But you know
setup
what?
for a really...
But
And
you know what?
what?
A
You
lot
ruin
of
a risk, and you.
a lot of people like getting something like that. Trust me.
Whisks are expensive, and you know what? Someone tried to get it out. There's going to be M&Ms flying everywhere.
Where's Benji?
No, it's not. It's not. Okay, what we're actually going to be doing tonight are ornaments that are shaped like light bulbs. And
Like C9s.
yeah, they're like C9s. And what I will do is I will have Arnie post the recipes for some of these, because what we're doing are making little dip mixes that you can give to friends. So what?
Benji says, remove M&Ms before blending gravy with the whisk. Depends on what type of gravy you're getting.
Okay, the first one that I'm going to show you how to do is an Italian dip. And it takes, let me get my measuring spoons out, my big giant container of granulated garlic.
I can smell the garlic from here.
A lot of garlic. I can smell it from here.
Very aroma rich.
This particular recipe.
I'm very proud of my designs. They're very original. Go please shopping. Come back and rewatch this stream.
I'm gonna double the
Jonathan.
recipe and see how much of it goes in here. But this one is gonna take, I'm gonna put in 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, or the granulated garlic, which is what I like to use. And I'm gonna put it all in a little bowl.
All right. This set is in my bedroom. I have a feeling I'm going to be smelling garlic all night.
You're going to be smelling all kinds of other things.
Oh,
so
lovely.
1.5 teaspoons of garlic.
You can burn a candle, Ben.
I think it might erupt.
It's not going to erupt. Stop. Behave. Or I'm going to stop. And then...
Is that cream of tartar?
No. And then 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder. This is a brand new one.
Oh.
Wow, that's double onion powder.
Well, you know how difficult it was for Sherry to find onion powder for a while?
Yeah.
She could not get it anywhere.
That's true.
No, there was. We had this at the beginning of the pandemic. We couldn't find it either.
1.5 of onion powder.
I'm going to have to take this tablecloth and shake it outside.
Sherry, Benji's his family's had those same little custard cut glasses forever.
So essentially what we're making is like little dips and spreads.
That's what I said, little dip mixes. And then 1/3 of a teaspoon of paprika. And I've got all my stuff down here, so I've got to find the right
She carried
bottle.
a big staging tray of nothing but spices from the kitchen to the set.
And you know what?
What?
Where did the paprika go? Here it is.
The paprika was missing in action. Oh, there it is.
And then 1/3 of a teaspoon. So I'm going to have to go a little bit less than half because I don't have 1/3 of a teaspoon. We'll use that.
Okay.
And then, I'm doubling it though. So
yeah, Outlaw Geek. Yeah, you use this dip mix as a gift thing for for people, like if you can make them several, and then if you want to give them to like a
little basket with because you're going to have to give them the instructions on what else goes with it. And then this one will be 1/2 teaspoon of seasoned salt.
Basically, everything gets poured into mayonnaise and sour cream.
You're skipping the celery seed?
Yeah, I didn't have any.
Oh, we didn't have any celery seed, which is what the recipe calls for, but yeah.
So I'm going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of seasoned salt.
Okay. And what do? You mix it, you whisk it together?
Whisk it together with my little whisk.
She does have a little funnel with her. I was wondering how we're going to get them into these itty bitty light bulbs.
I was going to make you just try and do it.
Oh, right.
Mix it all together.
Now that's a mini whisk. I guess the other craft you could do the mini M&Ms with that one.
Wouldn't bother. There's not enough there. So then you just take your little thank you.
I don't want it all over my table.
At the very end.
Oh, there's like a cloud of spice. Is it going in?
Yeah.
And it went in?
It went in and then you screw the top on.
Hold that up to the camera, Ben.
And then you've got cute little tags that you can print out to go with it. And they and for this one you would add, let's see, you would add put that into a bowl with 1 cup of sour cream and 2 tablespoons of grated Parmesan, and cover it and refrigerate it for at least 2 hours before serving.
That actually sounds delicious.
And you use it as, as an Italian dip. Now, the other thing you can do,
Italian dip.
yeah, I mean, I've got a recipe for a fiesta dip, bacon dip, dill dip.
All these
ranch.
are on the link. Someone already made the cards, and we kleptoed the recipe.
Yeah. And then there's one
of
for ranch.
Good dip.
There's one for ranch dip, but if you really want to be lazy, like sometimes I am,
By Tubba Ranch.
you can get
Yep.
the ranch
I made ranch from scratch
powder.
to be
I've
creamy,
made ranch from scratch too.
and it does taste like Hidden Valley. I will never do it.
It does. And so what you can do is put 2 teaspoons of this into one of the little light bulbs, and then add it to 16-ounce container of sour cream, and you've got a ranch dip. You don't have to go get all of the ingredients. But the other thing you can do is, if you want to give it to kids as a little present, you can get.
Where does one hear these? The hobbies?
I got these ones online. A lot of craft stores will carry them. You just have to hunt for them, but you can always find them online. That's for sure.
Okay.
It's cute.
Did you wash
Another
them, sanitize them?
What?
Did you wash them and sanitize them to get all the
A couple of them I did.
Okay.
And then dry them really good. Or the other thing you could do for kids is fill it with.
Is it gonna go in, or is the funnel too?
present?
There you go. The funnel opening wasn't large enough for the M&Ms.
And these are great to tie to a gift, as like with the gift tag.
You can do whatever you want with them, but if you're looking for something to give to neighbors, and you don't have a lot of money to spend, you can do something like this. So I got these little miniature Christmas M&Ms.
Oh, see, Benji even said he tried making ranch from scratch, and it tasted like hay and livestock.
Okay. You can hold that one up. That is,
That's
and
cute.
you can just tie a ribbon to it and give it to kids.
Or just hang it on a tree and have them go hunt for it.
Yeah.
But you know what I would do? We have gravel that we got from the base rock when we did our patio. I just put it in and give every kid rocks. There.
Or another thing you can do is get your favorite cake recipe and your favorite frosting recipe and fill it with sprinkles. And I'll show you what I would do with it if I gave it away.
I like Santa.
It's like a red light bulb. What happened to your funnel?
I don't know.
Something's sticking in the funnel. It's like,
is there an M&M?
It's the funnel out.
No, there's an M&M stuck in it.
So is it going to taste like ranch and onion powder?
Thank you so much.
because I wiped it out.
Cross-contamination.
It's just a sample, Doug. We're not going to be eating this. We just wanted to have something to show you that how easy this was to put together as a craft.
So what you would do is fill it up with
Ornaments
sprinkles.
that are volley balls, and they're round, and there's anything that has a screw top.
Yeah.
They're very cool.
I like
love
them.
I mean,
I think they're great.
I would come in my own.
Here's one with
Their own
sprinkles.
taco seasoning, so you don't have to do dips. You could do.
Here's one with sprinkles, and you can tie it together with a ribbon to a spatula and give it away with your favorite cake and frosting recipe. Using round ones, you were talking about round ornaments, Doug. I've got some recipes that I ran into for soup mix ornaments, and it's for an individual cup of soup.
Or you
And
can
like, there's one that's
a mug.
there's one for a chicken and rice soup. So you use like 1 cup of rice and 3 chicken bouillon cubes, dehydrated vegetables, and then you give them the rest of what they need for the soup.
That would go in a larger
That
ornament?
would go in a ball ornament.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do. I have a recipe called Doug's Rub because I rub my meat when I smoke.
Yeah.
So you could do a mug, a cake mug,
Yeah.
a cake, and a mug.
Yeah.
So you can get really creative and just.
So Out Loud Geek says, wouldn't you have to wash those light bulb ornaments first before you put food in them? And the
Yes.
Yeah, you would.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, you do.
Absolutely.
You want to get
You want to
the.
soak
I
them?
would wash them. I would wash them out with hot soapy water, and then I would put them in the dishwasher on the top rack, upside down, just to dry thoroughly before filling them. But yeah, I would not fill them without.
No, can you imagine what kind of chemicals are on that thing if you don't
Yeah.
wash it? Yeah.
Industrial stuff from another
definitely.
foreign country.
Well, Sherry, that's a fun craft. And I like the idea to give it as, to people, as something that they can eat.
Well, everybody has their favorite taco mix, or you can find these recipes, and like you said, you can put it together, slap a recipe on it as a tag, and heave it off to someone for a gift, and they'll go goo goo gaga over this stuff.
Yep.
And it's just the idea for a lot of people. It's the idea that you took time to make something, even if it's as simple as something like this. That you actually took time to make it, and you didn't just go buy something.
Yeah.
So those are just a couple of ideas that you can use for little gifts.
Well, wonderful. Now, Ben, you did a video last week about Glowfari,
Yes.
which is pretty much like zoo lights for the Oakland Zoo.
Yes.
People, if you have not yet seen this particular episode of Life with Ben, go out, check out our channel, Pepper Tree Villa, and just it was probably 2 videos ago. We did one last night, and then they'll have Ben's video for Glowfari.
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
You're in for a treat if you take time to watch it. You really are.
AKA Disney's Animal Kingdom Rivers of Light.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But Ben, what's happening this week?
This week, I am going to start an advent calendar. And this is a sample of the one from tonight that I filmed for a future episode. This is a little bottle of wine. It's 187 milliliters. This one is a Petite Syrah, which I did not necessarily find completely palatable. As you can see, there's still a lot left.
In the bottom.
Are very a bit much.
Yeah, but every day during Advent for 24 days from December 1st to December 24th, I am going to be pulling out a bottle of wine out of my large box of wine. Have each of these individually sectioned off in the large box that I got at Safeway a few weeks ago. And you're going to see me sample each bottle over the next 3.5 weeks.
What was the Simpsons quote? You look like my mommy after a box of wine.
That's Ralph Wiggum.
Ralph Wiggum back in the day when Simpsons were
definitely.
big. You look like my mommy
Well-
after a box of wine.
Ben, and
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing what you think of the wines like that. It's going to be interesting.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight for PTV Live. We really appreciate it. We know you can do anything you want on a Monday night. We're thankful that you spent a little bit of your Monday night with us. And, Ben, you're sweet. Oh.
Yeah, Syrahs are an acquired.
It actually looks like a bottle of vinegar.
It almost tastes like it.
Let me guess, it's very bitter, right?
It is on the bitter side.
And peppery. Yeah, it's a Syrah. Yeah,
It's a Syrah.
you kind of learn these like when you live in California.
Well, we will be back on Sunday night for a watch party for Sister Swap Christmas in the City. And of course, next Monday night, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, right here on YouTube on Pepper Tree Villa. I'm
As
Arnie.
well as a new episode of Life with Ben on Thursday morning.
And don't forget to check out Jeff's preaching if you're so interested.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm Arnie.
Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry, still enjoying my hot chocolate.
And we are all PTV Live here. So thank you so much, everyone. Normally, I take a bit of what we did during the week.
We didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything this week. We stayed home a lot this weekend. So we just stayed put. And what I did was I took some video of our nostalgia tree. So that's going to be our moment of groovy tonight. So enjoy the nostalgia tree tonight for the
Nice.
moment of groovy, everyone. And we will see you all again very soon. Have a magical evening and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Ciao.
And now,
Good night.
moment to groovy. Good night.